All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of David's Saturday Night Sit Back. I'm really excited and grateful that you guys are here because over 90% of my guests have never been on a podcast before, and for those that have, they have not done a deep dive into their origin story. And so I'm building a collection of episodes for you guys that you cannot hear or listen to anywhere else. Today, sitting back with me is one of those elusive guests who doesn't have too much information about himself online, and even with my sleuthing abilities, here's the most I could come up with for you guys. He is a hockey player from Denver, Colorado. He played for the Riverblades, I believe, before moving out to Austin, Texas. He now is pursuing a career in comedy for about the last 2.5 years. You can catch him performing on Kill Tony, episode number 728. He's a porter at a car dealership. He's dabbled in entrepreneurship with door-to-door sales. And that's all I got for you guys. So sitting back with me is Alex Hertlein. Alex, thank you for being here. I'm excited to chat with you, and welcome to your episode on David's Saturday Night Sit Back.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Electric. I want to run through this shit right now, dude. You spent hundreds of dollars on this just for me to hype run, bro.
I did.
Fuck yeah.
It's not fun crashing through cheap stuff. You know,
Yeah,
you
right?
got to crash through the expensive stuff.
Has to be luxury, dude.
Why is your online presence so minimal? Is that
So minimal? Oh, dude. My phone, mostly. I blame my phone. I have a whole ass XR from my junior year of high school, and the camera quality looks like a Nintendo DSi was recording it whenever I try to do something. So that's really it.
But
yeah.
you never even created like a LinkedIn profile for yourself, did you?
No, I never did. I wasn't sure if that was like a comedy thing. Do people make LinkedIn profiles for jokes?
I don't know about jokes per se. Like, I don't know if Isaac has one or Frank or Fern, who we were just talking about. But probably half the comedians I've had on do have LinkedIn profiles, and it's helpful because then I get to just get a feel for like, did they graduate college? What have they done for work? Like,
Yeah.
who
Oh,
is
dude.
this? Who is this man or this woman?
Man, yeah, I'm nervous. I couldn't imagine how you feel right now, knowing nothing about me.
I mean,
just nothing online.
I just figure that, you know, if you end up being crazy, I'll give Thad his command for attack, and he'll tear you to shreds.
Yeah, what
Because
is it?
clearly that dog is an attack animal.
Yeah, right. The chew toy's an intimidation tactic, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let the bandana fool you. He's all bite.
Oh yeah.
Very little bark.
Hell yeah, dude.
Did you come out to Austin for comedy?
Yep. That is the sole reason. Left
Very-
everything I know and love in Denver to just get better at dick jokes. Yeah,
Are the dick jokes getting better?
they are.
People
luckily.
are laughing harder?
Yes. I'm starting to get women to laugh at them now. So it's a good step up.
What do you think what would be like your ultimate goal in comedy?
Probably selling out theaters, I think. Ultimate goal, talking absolute best case scenario would be selling out theaters and just living off of it. Yeah, ultimate dream is to do comedy for a living.
How big of a theater are we talking here?
I don't know, like Paramount would be super cool.
How many do they fit?
I think most Paramounts are like around 2,500, I think.
Okay.
Just guessing.
That's a good sized crowd.
Mhm.
I saw Theo at the Moody Center.
Okay.
Have you been there yet?
No.
It's gotta fit tens of thousands of people. I don't have a Jamie here, so we'll do a quick fact check. However, how many people does the Moody Center? 15,000.
Oh, shit.
And dude, he was funny, but it almost felt too big. Not, you know, like, I don't know. We went to which one was it? Cap City the other week. It's super fun. Like the comedians right there, and this small intimate room of like, I don't know what they sit, 60 people, something like that. But 15,000, man, it just felt like he was super far away. You could barely even see him. I ended up just watching the Jumbotron for most of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like arenas are similar like that. Because I saw one arena show, like Kevin Hart was in Denver like 2 years ago. And it was like kind of same thing where I was in basically the nosebleeds for a comedy show watching a short guy who's already hard to see. I'm all the way in the back. And it's like, yeah, it felt like I was just watching a special more
Yeah.
like. But yeah, I think like a Paramount type of deal would be ideal. Just because like even if you are in the back, like sure you can't like see that great, but it still feels like you're actually there watching the show.
Yeah.
Instead of like, you know, I could have just been on my couch watching this and not get ready and all that.
And then I don't, and plus then I have my dog on my lap, and
Yeah,
I
dude.
can have all my flavors of Zyns. I don't have to pick with the one that I choose to put in my
Yeah,
pocket.
you can keep your Infinity Gauntlet worth of nicotine, dude. Fucking
This stack is short right now, dude. There is a couple weeks ago where I was out. Someone was coming over. I thought he might want one, so I ran to the gas station. I said, "Give me one of every flavor that you have in the 6." And she ended up having like a dozen different flavors. Some I'd never even seen before. I was like, "What? Chill out, or it was maybe just chill or something." It's the gray one with
Yeah.
the red line around it. I was like,
Uh-huh.
all right, guess I'm buying 12 of these things. And he came over and he's just like, "Bro, I think you have a problem." I'm like, "This was for you. This is for you."
this was for you, man. I tried to make you feel special. Now you're calling me out for that's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm just trying to be a good host. You know,
Yeah.
I got Zyns, I got water, we got Waterloos, and
yeah.
he just judged me.
Brutal. Brutal.
What's been your best show so far?
My best show? I'd say probably like over a year ago now. I got to do like a guest spot for Adam Ray at Comedy Works downtown in Denver.
Okay.
That was sick. That's like really the only huge show I've done. Huge for me at least. Doing 5 minutes up top, technically opening. But yeah, for me it's been just a shit ton of grinding at open mics and like dead bar shows where your audience is half awake at 2 a.m. So yeah, but that opening for Adam Ray was badass. Like that was the most fun I've had in comedy, period. And it's also one of like the better sets I've had. So it's like I've been chasing that.
Do you gauge the sets by basically just how much laughter you get?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
as simple as that.
Oh yeah, always. Like it could be 2 people or 200, but it's like if they're laughing at everything, like that's a good set to me.
And I'm guessing they laughed pretty hard at the Adam Ray show.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Comedy Works is like, it's so hard to describe. Like when you're on stage, just the laughter comes at you in waves because it's like so perfectly built with like the low ceilings and it's angled, so like all the noise is just thrown at you. Like it's punchline and it's like a semi of laughter is just coming at you at 90 miles an hour.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's got to help so much. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would imagine you need to bring a lot of the energy, right? You can't rely on the crowd. You sort of got to be like in a good headspace of like, all right, here we go, time to make people laugh. But if they do laugh and they're laughing hard, it's got to just make you want to keep going even more.
Oh yeah, yeah. And at a place like Comedy Works, like the crowds are always so hot. Like it takes minimal effort to really get in a rhythm. Like you could go up there and just like say a funny word without any structure, and it would probably get half the room chuckling at least. Like it's insane.
Just get on stage and say penis.
Exactly. Yeah. Balls.
That's-
Thank you. Just applause break.
I'm
Yeah.
Alex Hertlein. Good night.
That's my time.
That's my time.
You will not get your money back.
What's been the most nerve-wracking show that you've done? Have you got more nervous for any one of them?
I'm trying to think, because yes, I get nervous for like any big show, which big show to me is like bar with people in it, you know, above 10. I think the most nerve-wracked I've been though was, there was like back home in Littleton, there was like a bar show that had a ton of people that just weren't laughing. So I was like kind of freaking out. I'm like, I know, because I do a lot of like edgier, darker jokes with like a really dumb twist to them. And not everybody's into that. Like if they're above the age of 50, I'm bombing. Guaranteed. But like, yeah, these people just weren't laughing at shit. I go up, I'm like not able to get a word together, like stuttering through everything. There's that. And then fucking, dude, Kill Tony. I've never blacked out on stage before. That you want to talk about shitting your pants. I think that's the most nervous I've ever been in my life. Just, yeah. I wasn't ready for some questions that were asked. But yeah, it was still good because at least the crowd there, they liked comedy. It wasn't like the Littleton bar where everybody's just angry.
And then a comedian just happens to show up.
Yeah,
With
they're like,
everyone's.
great. Yeah, what's this guy's best 9/11 joke after me and my wife just argued for 2 hours? Yeah.
Dude, the
So-
9/11 jokes are still so popular, and that by popular I mean like when we went to Cap City, I think 15 people went that night, and we probably heard 5 or 6 comedians make 9/11 jokes, and I'm like, are we not moving on from this yet?
No, dude, never forget, bro.
Yes, I know. But they at least got to be funny. And of the 5 or 6 we heard, there's only one that got me chuckling. The other 4, I just sort of rolled my eyes and was like, good, bad attempt.
Yeah.
Bad attempt, fella.
Fair enough. Yeah, it is talked about a lot because it's like, oh, planes in buildings. That's not supposed to happen. I can make a joke there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know where I got 99% of your intro from? Watching your Kill Tony
Oh,
interview.
yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Because
Did you...
there's nothing else about you online.
No, there's not.
I found one website. I forget what it's called, but I found your hockey website, so that's how I found your
Oh,
team
really?
name.
Was that like Elite Prospects or something?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. That website's crazy. I keep forgetting it exists. Like, I Googled myself one time when I was a kid, and that website popped up, and that was like the first time I heard about it.
Hell yeah.
When you said Riverblades, I was like, oh, shit. He knows.
How'd he find out the one public piece of information about me?
Yeah.
Hidden deep in the World Wide Web.
Yeah, dude. My FBI agent has got that one fucking covered, dude. Yeah. But yeah, hockey. Yeah, other than that, dude, I have nothing.
What were you not expecting them to ask you when you were on Kill Tony?
I wasn't expecting them to ask me like how girls liked it. The birthmark. That was, I wasn't at all ready for that because when you're up there, you don't want to give like a dry answer. So what I wanted to say was, oh, it kind of depends, but that's like not gonna work at all. So I was like, just gave the longest answer I could for that. So there was that, and then what else? Dude, there was when I brought up the no soliciting sign thing.
That made me laugh.
Dude, yeah, I was expecting... I just wanted that to be the thing. I didn't think they would make me elaborate or, like, try to get me to. Because Red Band was like, that's actually just a really good joke. And I thought there would have been, like, more depth. So I was just kind of frozen. I was like, oh, yep, thanks. Like, I was like, yeah. I didn't know what else to fucking say, dude. That was so awkward, but, yeah. It was a crazy experience. I think they trim like interviews and shit down to like 8 minutes, but I was in that building for at least 30. Like on stage, just talking shit for at least 30 minutes.
They cut that much out?
Oh yeah, because I mean, when it's on YouTube, like I don't know if it's like a ratings thing or whatnot, but every interview I've seen has been like 8 to 10 minutes. So I think they just like edit out like the filler or whatever and just get the best out on YouTube, which is nice for us.
Yeah.
Like big time, but yeah.
I don't do that with the podcast.
That's good. Yeah.
Some people I've had some dude online, of course, with no profile picture, not a single post. Like, who knows if he's even a human?
Yeah.
But he was like, you should take your podcasts and cut them down to 45 minutes and only include the best parts of the conversation. And I was like, well, thank you, Mr. Username XYZ123.
Thank you, competition,
no.
trying to fuck me up, dude. They're making
wow,
bots.
Flexing?
Yeah.
You gotta do the flexing. You see how big I am?
I got hours, bitch. You fucking... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to trim a 3-hour episode down to 45 minutes.
No way, dude.
No way. Nope. Did you see the... Hey. Did you see the one where Shane Gillis plays Trump?
Oh, yeah, that was the most insane thing I think I've ever seen on YouTube.
Do you...
that was unreal.
Do you remember the part where he was like, do you have... How many more retards do you have in the back, Tony? And then they pulled the guy's name with the arms, and he comes, dude, hey, you're killing me, brother.
He's fighting you on it, dude. That's his squeaker, brother.
I'll give it back after.
Hell yeah.
See, now you're the good guy. Now my own dog likes you more than me. He's sitting on your side. He's looking up at you affectionately. Whatever.
Damn.
I think there's another one in there he's going to try to dig out. But, you don't, the day of, like, or when you rewatched it, did you remember any of it?
Oh, no. Interview-wise, I didn't remember that at all. I remembered my minute because, like, I wore a bucket hat, like just going out, because I was like, oh, if I get pulled for anything, I'll just take it off, because like they have a box where you throw all your shit in, right, and then you just go up. I was like, yeah, I'll just take the hat off and throw it in the box when I'm about to go up. But I was so excited to get on stage, I forgot that I was wearing it. So I go out there wearing a bucket hat, making birthmark jokes that nobody can see because the hat's like casting a shadow. And I'm like, why is the first 3 rows specifically liking these jokes so much? And then like my last joke I had in my minute is when it dawned on me, and I was just kind of like, fuck. Like, it hurt, dude. And then after that, it was just blackout panic.
I remember my first time on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Rookie move, Alex.
Yeah. I knew better too. I was just like, yeah, Kill Tony and shit. Nope, forgot completely.
Yeah. Well, good job for doing that, man. Did it change anything for you after that?
I mean, I gained like 50 followers, and like some people recognized me at the grocery store, but that was mostly it.
That's cool that someone recognized you.
Yeah, it has been cool, because it's kind of hard to forget a face like this. You know, it is pretty easily recognizable.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh yeah, that guy, yeah, yeah.
But it's the same thing with the arm guy.
Yeah, probably. I couldn't imagine what that guy's life was like. Yo, dude, do the thing. That would be terrible.
Dude. I had to invite him on the show, even though he doesn't live in Austin.
Oh, yeah?
He never responded, so fuck him.
Yeah.
But
more arm jokes inbound, dude.
Yeah. I'm going to start sending them to his inbox. I'll just comment on every one of his pictures every day with the new arm joke. He's like, why does this guy hate me?
Yeah. Fuck, dude, that blows. That would have been great to have him here.
Well, I figure he came to Austin for Kill Tony once. Maybe he'll come again. And I think when I watched his episode, he did make a comment that he has a good friend in Austin. So I'm like, chances of him coming back are high.
Mm-hmm.
But, he ignored me, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back.
I got birthmark Alex on the pod.
Damn right, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
How'd you get into hockey?
Hockey, dude, I was low-key raised watching hockey. Like, my dad, once him and my mom got to Colorado, he was an Avs fan for quite a bit. And once I was, like, 2 years old, they put me in, like, one of those fucking weird, like, baby toy things where it's, like, a whole circle with just, like, fidget things. And it's, like, that pouch so you can learn how to use your legs. I don't know what it's called, but, like, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like
I do. I think they're called jumpers, but when you first started describing it, I thought you were going to say it was completely filled with ice. I was like,
yeah,
oh,
right.
Jesus.
Yeah. They put me in a bin, a Home Depot bucket, dude. Yeah.
We're getting this guy used to the cold quick.
Yeah. Yeah, he would just sit me in one of those and just put a game on. And then eventually I wanted to play, because I was playing, like, T-ball and fucking flag football and shit, which got boring, because T-ball, it's not really difficult to swing something that's just on a giant golf tee. And then flag football was kind of bullshit, because, like, I was bigger than most little kids, so I really wanted to just truck people and score touchdowns all day. But when all they have to do is just yoink a fucking flag off you, that was bullshit. So eventually I just asked for a hockey stick and had fun doing that. Would play street hockey with, like, my neighbors. And then when I was, like, 9 years old, my parents finally let me throw the skates on, because they learned that checking wasn't a thing until you're, like, 13. Because I would bug them about it, but they thought, like, hitting was a thing when you were 8 years old, which it's not, luckily, because kids would be getting fucked up. Like, they already fall.
Yeah, dude.
Them trying to kill each other, that's like CTE City. Yeah. Guaranteed.
If we allowed that, like, we already want to hit stuff as young boys. But
yeah.
When you put them in a game where it's allowed, yeah, injuries would skyrocket.
Oh, yeah, and you can fight. Yeah, kids nowadays are probably going to be pulling out Fortnite moves and shit if that happens. Yeah. Yeah, they're drinking their water thinking it's like a mini shield potion. Yeah.
They're drinking their pre-workout.
Dude.
Because everyone drinks that these days. I've met 13-year-olds who are like, yeah, I just took my hide. Like,
fucking psycho. I didn't have pre-workout till I was 20. I didn't know that was a thing until I was 20 years old. If I had that shit in high school, bro, fuck. That shit gets you so wired. It was like, I literally could have killed something if I had. Yeah. I wish I had pre-workout, but yeah, it was pretty much just me begging my parents to play hockey, and pretty much just stuck the first time I got on ice.
Did you ever take pre-workout and then play hockey?
No, I would drink Mountain Dew Game Fuel, though, because I thought that was, like, the same thing. Because it was, like, hyper-awareness, fucking all this. I'm like, oh, I have to drink that. And it had, like, the cool, like, can I haven't seen a Game Fuel in ages, but it had, like, when you open the can, it, like, slid out so that you could reclose it. And it tasted good. So I was like, I'm going to drink this before games and expect myself to play good and then wonder why I'm crashing halfway into the game.
Because you just work so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like I need more.
I need more.
I didn't realize until, like, I was about to stop that it was, like, actually advertised towards gamers. I thought Game Fuel meant sports Game Fuel, and it was actually Nerd Emoji Game Fuel.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I would look at the cans, like, increases reflex. It doesn't, but it's like, it was more like a mental thing than caffeine for strenuous physical activity.
Yeah. It was supposed to just help you focus.
Yeah, I guess.
Can you imagine taking pre-workout and then sitting on a podcast for 2 hours?
You want to try it?
Actually, I could do one even better. I have just pure beta-alanine here. So if you want, I could put 3 scoops in your water. And just,
Holy fuck.
It'd just be 600 milligrams.
Dude.
I think, what is it in a normal pre-workout? Like 200, I think?
I could do a single scoop, maybe. Because I drank, like, I had a Celsius and a Ghost energy drink in one day, plus, like, 12 Zyns. And that, like, this happened, like, 2 nights ago. My heart was racing so bad, I thought I was having a heart attack. So I've been, like, trying to tone down the caffeine, but I am down to do a scoop. I would love to be just like, what do you like to do, brother?
I mean, if you really want some, I will go get it. I'll probably pass because I'm enjoying just being normal right now.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I was trying to go with the pit. Like, that's a funny idea. It's like, we're going to do this at 5 in the morning. We're going to each take 3 scoops, and we're going to just fucking sweat.
Well, if we ever hang out again, I will bring the beta-alanine, regardless of what we're doing.
Nice.
And we'll get nice and buzzed on beta. Imagine like putting beta-alanine in like your whiskey.
Oh, dude, yeah,
or
that's
your beer or whatever your choice of alcoholic beverage is.
Guaranteed ER is what my bet is.
Yeah.
Dude, your liver's hitting a PR for sure. That's gonna get your liver a 6-pack, I think.
Me and my workout buddy, we came up with this joke the other day, and I'll preface by saying I'm not going to do this, but we have another friend, a third friend, who were trying to get in the gym with us, and my workout buddy Tyler was like, if we ever get Austin to join us, you should make him a pre-workout, but put in like 4 scoops of your beta-alanine, and then when it starts hitting him, and he starts getting the itchies, we're going to pretend like we have no idea what he's talking about.
That's good. That's funny as fuck. I think there's bugs in your skin. Get them out.
Could you imagine if you don't know that that's coming, and all of a sudden 20 minutes into your workout, you're just like, why my arms, my head, like, why am I just itching everywhere? And we're like, dude, are you, what'd you snort before you
Did you take
here?
fentanyl? Naughty boy. You're not supposed to do that in public. That's an alley type of activity. That would be hilarious. That would be like fucking like giving your buddy an edible for the first time and being like, I don't know why your heart's pulsing like that. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first edible was at a concert, and I felt like I was, go for it.
Hell yeah.
You can have 4, 1 in each corner.
Yes.
Dude, 24 milligrams at once.
Diabolical. Or as I call it, Tuesday. Oh!
The other day, I accidentally dropped one on the floor in the middle of a podcast, and I sort of just left it down there for a minute because I thought they didn't see it. And then she was like, "Is Dad gonna come over here and eat that?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "You give your dog Zyns, don't you?" I was like, "I would never give my Thad a Zyn. I love my dog. I love him."
You love him, yeah. That's why you should give him one. He needs the buzz, dude.
Dude, I wonder, a dog like that, I think he would just zone out. He sleeps so much, I think he would just like lay down underneath the couch and enjoy the head rush.
Yeah. Dude. Oh my goodness. I think if my dog took a Zyn, she would probably like come back to the house with pit vipers miraculously.
What's her name?
Lily. My dog's name is Lily. Yeah. Certified goat, dude.
And she'd go hunting
Probably.
if on Zynn.
Yeah, she's like a Labradoodle, so like she has that Labrador in her, and they're hunting dogs. So I'm sure she would come back with like 4 bunnies, being like, I brought home food. You know?
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
You're ripping what I'm fucking...
Drinking?
Yeah, you're deckying what I'm cracking. I was trying to make a Zynn joke. That failed, but fuck it.
Dad has tried to chase bunnies.
Yeah?
They're always faster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Same with my dog. She was fast as fuck, but agility-wise, not happening. Like catching the bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about dogs is I just gave him this $5.99 toy, and he demolished it in under 2 hours. And that's $6 I'll never have back.
Yeah. Same with my dog, bro. My parents would like find this is hilarious. They would go to garage sales and get like some 5-year-old girl's stuffed animal that they were selling and give it to my dog.
That's so smart.
Yeah. But I mean,
It makes the little girl happy. She has $5. Your dog gets a toy.
Yeah.
There's wins all over the place in that
I mean, the
story.
little girl's happy if she doesn't know what happened to the stuffed animal, you know? Found another squeaker, dude. Dude, that's great.
Look at it.
That's so fucking... He's like, what
I'm
the hell, bro?
so sorry,
It's okay, buddy.
but we're talking, and the mics are hot.
Yep.
Were you good at hockey?
No. No,
Really?
I thought I had a chance just because like I was improving very rapidly once I actually got lessons. Because like forever, like when I was a little kid, my parents tried to get me into some like one-on-one skating lessons, and I just hated it because I was like, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. to just skate. That's a scam. And then like, because I used to want to go pro. Like when I was in 8th grade, that dream kind of really sparked. So I was like, fucking get me out there, dude. And they were like, okay, sure. So I would do like all these fucking skills camps and like skating like lessons and whatnot, improving a lot. Eventually like got to junior, like tier 3 junior, which is just AAA but slightly better. It's not impressive. Yeah. But yeah, no, I got unbelievable at hockey, and now that's why I do comedy now. Yeah.
Did you go to college after high school?
No, I didn't. I was wanting to, like, if I got like a good enough offer for hockey, because I wanted to go like NCAA, and hockey's one of those weird sports where they only have D3 and D1 for NCAA, and everything else is just club. I don't know why it's like that, but that's how it is. And I got like some D1 club offers, but it was all for schools that I had no interest in. It was like an aviation school. It's like, I don't want to be a pilot at all.
You don't want to be up in the sky flying?
No. I mean, I'm cool with it if I can sleep, but like those guys have to be crammed with like an old person's nightmare with all the keys and technology around them. Fuck no, dude. Yeah. It's like you can't be on your phone. That sucks. Like, what if you have to take a shit? I see a pilot taking a shit on a plane and I get nervous.
Well, you have a co-pilot, Alex.
True. But, like, what if they suck?
Hopefully.
What if they're 4 shots deep?
Jesus.
Right? I don't know. I'm sure pilots have drunk drove a plane before.
Did you see Flight with Denzel?
No. Movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is not a spoiler alert at all. If you know of the movie, you know, like, you're going to watch it because you want to see this scene.
Mm-hmm.
But he is the movie opens up with him taking a couple shots, snorting a line of coke. Then he gets a call or something that he needs to go into work, and he puts on a pilot uniform. And so then he goes and he gets on the plane full of passengers, gets the plane up in the air to, cruising level, goes to where the steward people keep all of the alcohol, takes like 4 more bottles of vodka, the little mini ones,
Yeah.
pours them into his water bottle, still drinking, and then all goes to shit, and the plane malfunctions.
Nice.
And he has to navigate it to the ground as safely as he can as they're plummeting through the air. I feel like this movie, well, I find it entertaining. It's one of my favorites. This movie would just give you anxiety.
anxiety, or I'd just be like, fuck yeah, the whole time. Just like, hell yeah, dude.
Dude, that was how I reacted. I was like, let's see this fucking drunk ass pilot save 200 people's lives. Let's go. I want to see this.
This is how I imagine myself when I'm flooring it drunk on I-35, dude. Hell yeah. I'm watching that shit, binge watching it, taking notes.
Go watch, taking notes.
I got these passengers to get back. Yeah, in my Hyundai Sonata Sport. Yeah. Fuck. That's hilarious, dude. That like could be a comedy. I'm assuming it's not a comedy, but
it is not a comedy.
Yeah.
No, it's a very serious movie.
Yeah.
It's a very serious movie. Yes. But then the plane lands like 45 minutes, or well, I guess that's a bit of a spoiler, but the plane lands like 45 minutes in the movie. It's a 2-hour movie, so you still have an hour and 15 minutes of unknown. That's also very good that you should go watch tonight.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds interesting.
It's a really good movie. All right, so you didn't want to do aviation, and so you decided just no college, I'm not going to do it?
No, yeah, I was terrible at school, dude. Like, for the ACTs, that's what I took. They give you 12 points for putting your name and the date on the paper. 12 points there. I took the ACTs and got a 14. Instantly, I was like, yeah, no, college isn't happening. I'll just visit my buddies wherever they end up. Fuck, yeah, dude, I was a terrible student. I think I had like a 2.4 GPA. Something like that. Something abysmal. I was in like the slow kids classes. They called it DLS where my high school was. But it was the sped class for sure.
I thought you were going to say that you forgot to put your name and date, and so you automatically
I did.
minus 12 points. But
No, yeah, I got the name right, spelt it correct, luckily, and then I got like 1 + 1 correct or something. Like, it was bad.
Why? Why were you a bad student?
It was just so boring, dude. Like, I was usually the funniest guy in class growing up from like 3rd grade to whatever. So I spent class trying to do bits without knowing it instead of fucking paying attention. So there was that, and I don't know, I just hated all of it. Just waking up at 6 a.m. to spend 8 hours at a class that I knew I wasn't going to use ever. Like, I still haven't figured out how many pineapples Joseph is going to have by the end of the day. I've never once been at a job interview like, hey, man, remember when your teacher wanted you to figure out how many pineapples Joseph is going to have if Samantha invites him to his birthday party or whatever? Fucking, never once has any employer been like, hey, we need you to figure out when the first dishwasher was invented for this dealership job. Yeah. It was just so useless to me for the most part. Like, I didn't, like, have interests in, like, careers that would require college. Like, if I wanted to be a doctor, like, yeah, I would have been like, oh, fuck. You know, maybe a 2.4 GPA isn't going to make me a good doctor.
But still, if you're doing surgery on someone, you still don't need to know how many pineapples Joseph ended up with at the end of the day.
You just have to know how much they ate to get there. Oh, fuck, he forgot to peel it again before he ate it.
Oh.
Yeah. Spiky pineapple. Yeah. But yeah, I just sucked at school. So boring to me.
I'm a little jealous of you in this moment.
Yeah?
You want to know why?
Why?
Today was a very happy and sad day at the exact same time because I paid off my student loans. My debt is all done. Yeah,
Fuck
yay!
yeah. That's sick.
Ah.
That's unreal. Fuck yeah.
Here's why it was sad.
Okay.
I haven't used my degree since 2019.
Damn.
So for 6 years, I have been paying for something I am not using. It's like the people who have gym memberships, except more expensive. This was a $500 a month gym membership.
Damn, dude.
6 years, Hertlein.
Fuck. Yeah.
So am I glad that I can actually have that money back for me to use how I want to use it? Yeah. Of course I am. But I'm just like, fuck me. Mm-hmm. What a bad system that was.
Oh yeah.
And I fell for it.
What degree?
And that's why I'm upset. Accounting.
So
I can tell you exactly how many pineapples Joseph has, unfortunately.
That's funny as fuck. That's hilarious. After taxes, 4.2. Bitch. Boom.
Yeah, the only thing my degree is good for is every April 14th, my friends call me up in a panic and they're like, we need help. And I'm like, how you paying me?
Yeah, right?
You gonna give me a bottle of whiskey at least?
Yeah.
What does David get out of this?
Yeah.
Sharing the most boring knowledge on earth with you. I need something.
Yeah. That's true. That free shit though. Well, free. Yeah. I don't know. If it makes you feel better, I know people that got into crippling debt getting an English degree that now work at Subway.
Dude, no shame to my sister, but these are her words, not mine. She graduated with a degree in anthropology and linguistics. And she called me up like 3 months after she graduated, and she's like, why the fuck did I do this? What am I going to do for work
Yeah.
with an anthropology and linguistics degree?
Yeah.
And I said, you could start a podcast. Those
Yeah.
make you a lot of money.
Yeah, for real, dude. Yeah, I guess that is one thing I'm super glad about is like that debt is like not a thing. Thank God, because I would be a mess, dude. I have rent and a mattress, and I'm freaking out whenever I buy something, dude. I couldn't imagine like a mountain of debt to go with that as well. Fuck.
Did you
Congrats
say-
for paying it off, dude. That's
Thanks,
sick.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, I graduated in 2016, so it took me 9 years, but
It's done.
it's done.
Fuck yeah.
It's done. I can buy more Zyns. I can keep buying Thad squeaky toys.
Yeah, you can keep buying him future corpses, dude.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm
Fuck yeah.
going to take a picture of that when you leave. Look at what Thad did while we were podcasting.
Yep.
I don't
Behind
even
the
know
scenes.
where he went. That's nice.
Somewhere.
All right, so no college.
No college.
School was not of interest to you.
Nope.
You did not know how many pineapples Jonah had. That was his
Joseph, I think, yeah.
I went with a different biblical name.
Yeah.
Were you guys raised in any kind of religion, or would
Oh
you?
yeah, I was raised Catholic. I still go to church, but yeah, Catholic. You know, up until high school, you know, my parents put me in a Catholic high school, but other than that, it was just regular, either public school or charter, which is a charter school is a public school with uniforms, basically. Yeah, religious back. Yeah, literally just Catholic, and we would just go to church every Sunday. You know, my mom would put me in like youth group, which also sucked. You know, because like why? I remember they brought in this one dude. It was like a retreat where we just spent the entire day in a church basement eating animal crackers and talking about like the Bible, which none of us understood. Talking about like the Book of Revelations, and you got a bunch of seventh graders in here like. What did,
Revelations?
yeah, like the end of the world book with like all this shit happening, and it's like, does this make sense? Huh? Like I'm in seventh grade, I was thinking about what I would do next in Minecraft, and I was forced to be in this basement. And yeah, they brought in some guy with like a guitar who was like playing guitar really smoothly and just calmly, and asking us. He was trying to get everybody to participate, and these NPCs were like, yeah. And, like, this guy got pissed off at me because I just was visibly hating it because I just wanted to go home. It was weird. Like, I did not like the youth group shit. But other than that, yeah, just raised Catholic. Wasn't really forced into much, luckily.
What are NPCs?
Non-player computers, so, like, the people you run over in GTA, that's an NPC.
I thought you were going to go with, like, non-praying Catholics
Sure,
or
yeah.
something. I don't know.
That adds up, too. Most of those kids now are NPCs in that form. Yeah. NPCs. Oh, yeah. I forced my daughter to go to youth group, and now she has an OnlyFans for $5 a month. Type of shit, probably. Assuming, statistically.
Statistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to youth group as well, and that I did enjoy because beforehand, if we got there early enough, we would just play like basketball outside. So for me, and then we do the same thing the second it was over.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, you get to see your friends.
Yeah.
You get to go ball it up before and after. And
Yeah.
the payment is you just gotta sit in the church for an hour for the music and the message.
Yeah.
The word of God.
Yeah, not mine. It was just weird. Like it was like Bible study, but not really. It would be like we would just talk about a verse and like things in our lives that happened based off of it. It was just confusing for me because I was like, I lied about brushing my teeth once. Like, how am I gonna repent about that? And they're just like, tell your mom you said sorry or something. I'm like, cool, thanks. Life-changing advice. But yeah, no, I still go to church, like all that. trying to think what else. Like my buddy Trey, like he's been my best friend since 5th grade. He would be there too. So luckily I had somebody to do like shenanigans with and do some troublemaking. Because we had like kind of the same mentality about school. Just he's a fucking genius with a photographic memory. So he also thought school was boring, but for the opposite reason, just because everything was easy mode. He was taking like honors classes and shit, like AP, fucking everything, playing Clash Royale in the back of the class and getting 100% on every test.
You hated him.
Oh, I didn't hate him because I was in the retard classes, dude. He was like, we were polar opposite. I was in the dumbass shit. He was in the super like, you're gonna make it type of classes, and yeah.
You're gonna make it type of classes.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, just talking to people being like, oh my gosh, I have AP trigonometry homework. I'm like, what does that even mean, dude? It's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, when we, one night when we were in, I think it was, they were doing like an overnight sleepover, but there's 2 buildings. There's the main church, and then the second building was where all the youths, the troublemakers had to go, right?
Okay, I would hope so. It would be so awkward sleeping in pews, dude.
Yes, it would. But, however, when the youth pastor wasn't looking, me and a couple of friends got his keys, and we went to the room where like the infants were put on Sunday mornings, and we grabbed this doll. And we go to the main sanctuary, which had vaulted ceilings, so they were really high, and there were these beams up at the very top. And so what we took turns doing was throwing the doll, trying to get her to land on the beam, because the church didn't own any ladders. So if we did it, she was staying up there. And so it probably took us like 20 throws, 30 throws. Like we were in there for, I don't remember how long, because this was a million years ago. But we were in there for quite a while. And then finally one of my buddies chucks her up there, and she lands right on the beam. We all hold our breath for a second, hoping she doesn't like fall over. And sure enough, she stayed perfectly in place.
That's hilarious.
And then we get there on Sunday for May, and then we lock up the church, put his keys back where we found them, so no one knew that this happened except us and God.
Yeah.
And Sunday morning, man, we were probably so excited to go to church. Our parents were probably like, "Why are they so excited to go to church today? What happened at the sleepover?
Let's enroll them again. This is great."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got there, and she was still up there. She was up there for months, dude.
Holy shit. Hopefully that wasn't like a doll that was getting an exorcism on it, bro. That would be insane. Like, yeah, we got to keep this in a chamber away from everything, and you guys are like, let's put it in the main room.
Let's put it in the main room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's a great story.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Dude, nothing even close I have happened that is even, it doesn't touch that epicness, dude. That's rad.
Well, you gotta tell us what when you were young, let's say 18 or younger, 16 or younger. Let's go early days. What was like one of your worst shenanigans that you and your friends got up to?
Probably in school. I remember this is one of them that just comes to mind automatically. Me and one of my buddies, his name's Zach. I was also friends with him for a very long time. We still play Xbox and shit. He's back home in Colorado, but me and him, for some reason, even though these teachers knew we were just, when we were together at the same table, like they would do like the 4 desks and make tables around the classroom, we would be at the same table or in the same row every class. And there's this one our history teacher who, she hated me. I was getting kicked out to the hallway just about every day during class. And me and my buddy started to nail a Barack Obama impression. I mean, I can't even touch what I was able to do back then, impression-wise, with Obama. And we would just be just saying diabolical shit as Obama. Because we were learning about, like, the Holocaust at one point. So we'd be, like, filling out worksheets and being like, these damn Jews. Fucking, like, just shit like that. Like, we're running out of trains. And she would hear some of the shit we were doing. And she would be like, what, you guys have to stop this. And we're like, sorry, Miss Gibson, we'll stop now. Like, yeah. Don't want to piss off our fellow Americans. She would get so angry. And there was a point where we like thought we were slick, like, because he would always do like one of these when he was talking, and we were like doing our ring finger, so it's like, oh, it's like the middle finger, but it's not the middle finger, so they can't get mad. And we keep answering questions like this and like talking to girls telling us to shut up, like at a different table because they're actually trying to do the work, and we're over here talking like Obama obnoxiously, and we're like, okay, we'll think about it, right? Like, just things like that, like with the ring finger. And eventually, like there were 2 other girls sitting with us that also hated school, so we got them to get in on it, and we eventually got kicked out of class because we were just doing this for days and days. And we were out in the hallway, and she's like, you guys are doing the middle finger in my classroom, and it needs to stop now. And me and my buddy were like, no, we weren't. We're doing this finger, this one. And she's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we in trouble? We're not doing. She got another teacher to come try to yell at us. Right, it was like some math teacher, but we liked the math teacher, and the math teacher liked us because like she would let us dick around, you know. And because of that, we would actually stop when she told us to stop. And so she was like, "What are you boys doing?" Like the math teacher came in, like, "What are you guys doing?" Miss Gibson telling me that, and we're like, "We're just doing this." Barack Obama. Talk about healthcare and the fucking Jews. Yeah. And she's like just smirking, being like, okay guys, come on, what are you really doing? We're like, no, we're using this, like, this finger got us like a half-hour lecture and just pissing off this poor history teacher that had to go home to her family and try to forget the hell she had to go to the next day. So there was that. And then I don't know, one time when I was like 14, I made a baby cry at Target by accident because I made a funny face at it. Yeah.
You think it's the birthmark?
Probably. And I also was like it was kind of a terrifying face for a baby because like it was like the self-checkout, and you know how they have those cameras? So you're like on the screen checking out, and there's like that camera there to make sure you're not like scanning an orange to buy a PS5 or something.
Yes.
I saw the baby, like me and my buddy saw the baby in the screen, and we were like, dude, let's make it laugh. We're going to pop around, and we ended up snapping our heads back with like some dumb face and jump scared the ever-living shit out of the baby. And it started wailing. Like the mom almost dropped it because she got scared from the baby just crying out of nowhere. And we just like looked back. Yeah. Fuck. I'm trying to think what else. That's such a lame answer.
I liked that story.
Yeah. That's the details I remember, at least, because that was
a troublemaker, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I was a sleeper, dude.
You're trying to piss your teachers off.
Low key, yeah, because they would try to make me not be funny, which was annoying to me. Like my parents didn't think I was a troublemaker because I hid it pretty well, but yeah, I was a certified piece of shit when I was a kid, dude. Like bona fide asshole.
I'll tell you what a real bona fide asshole is.
Yeah.
When I was in Target once, there is a mom, I'm assuming, and her kid. Her boy was probably like 6. I don't know. I'm so bad at guessing kids' ages, but he was small. Mm-hmm. And he's in the cart with his little legs, you know, hanging out of the holes, and he's crying. Mm-hmm. And his mom says, she's like, Johnny, if you don't stop crying, I'm going to take you to the princess aisle, and I'm going to buy a princess dress, and I'm going to put you in it, and everyone's going to point at you and laugh. So stop it. And Johnny just sort of goes, like, stops, you know, just with everything in him, like, is trying to hold back the tears. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, why would you say that to Johnny? That was mean, Mom. Bad mom alert. Yeah. That was a bad moment. You dropped the ball, Mom. How does that make you feel? What she threatened her son with?
Well, she would have been a hero nowadays, putting her son in a dress. That's a Hollywood career right there. They would have hired her on the spot. Hey, Diddy wants to talk to you, madam. Get on the phone. You're going to be a millionaire.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Oh, yeah. People probably would have gotten mad at the mom. Like, you're trying to, no, not get mad. Like, probably would have celebrated that. She probably wouldn't have been angry. She would have been like, are you sure you want to buy this dress? Are you sure? This is a road you cannot turn back on.
Look at you showing your son he can be a girl if he wants to be. This is awesome.
Start him young. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's crazy. That is.
I just love how much diversity, equity, and inclusion is happening in this Target right now.
You're the next face of DEI, madam. or sir. He hasn't decided yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. All right, terrible segue, but you still go to church?
Yeah, I do.
To
yeah.
this day? Like, did you go last Sunday?
I did. Yeah.
Just on your own accord?
Yep.
No one's making you do this?
Nope.
Why do you go?
Because praise God, baby. Fuck yeah. That's it. I'm not like, dude, I'm a very mediocre Catholic. I'll tell you that much. I just go to be like, yeah, praising God and shit, I guess. That's really it. I don't really like try to push it on people, if that makes sense.
But I think that's the best way to sort of quote unquote advertise it, is to not shove it in people's face.
Yes, agreed. I've seen things go terribly wrong when it's like, you have to go to church 48 times a week forever until you stop taking Zyns. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get guys like me who are now like agnostic and won't go if you paid me. Like I had so much church in the first 25 years of my life. I think I'm good without it for the next 25.
Yep. Same thing with my dad, dude. My grandparents, holy shit. They were like the David Goggins of trying to get my dad to go to church. Like, yeah, same type of deal. Like and they're Adventist. Like my dad grew up Adventist church, which was like, we're talking, like 3 hours long every weekend, and then they would talk for 2 hours afterwards with other people.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Us Catholics, dude, we're only in there for an hour, in and out. Fucking 3 hours, dude. I would have gone crazy for sure. Especially as a kid when you like want to go play, and you have to sit in a suit and sweat and stand up and kneel and sit and stand up and shit. Doing fucking burpees, basically. Yeah.
These burpees, you're getting something out of them.
True. Cardio. You're good. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was bored out of my mind when I started to buy into it a little bit in my teen years. Not a little bit, a lot. I did an internship after high school in a church, and I was a youth pastor for about a year. So, like, I did enjoy it, but as a kid, we weren't allowed to bring our Game Boys, if you know what those are.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to, dude, yeah, you just had to sit there for an hour. I think it was an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And the music part I remember being fine with. I actually even enjoyed it. But man, once the preacher man took that stage, I just wanted to kill myself.
Yeah. Dude, every kid probably hates church. Like, how could you not as a little kid? Because you don't understand what's going on either. It's like these people are here to pray and, like, get closer to God or, like, get guidance. As a kid, you just want to fucking play football or Xbox or anything else, go to the pool. Like, I don't blame kids at all for hating church. Like, I didn't like it either. I was like, we're just fucking hanging out here? Like, what's going on? This lady her voice is cracking when she's singing. What are we doing here? What's going on? Yeah, I totally understand it.
And by the end, all the adults are crying, and you get even more confused.
Yeah, like, what the fuck just happened? What? Yeah, absolutely. Complete confusion.
Yeah, it's very confusing when you only see mom cry in two scenarios, when she just got into a fight with dad and at church.
Yeah.
So, like, what is the correlation here?
Yeah, the only times, oh, mom saw dad with another beer. Fuck. And then, oh, church again. That song hit different, I guess. Yeah. Yep, pretty much.
Why don't you brand yourself as the Catholic comedian?
Just because it's not very Catholic to make pedophile jokes. I mean, I guess technically it is. But 9/11, school shooting, it's not. I do like dark humor, and I don't think that's like I think it would be bad if I was like, fuck yeah, praise God. Anyway, back to this dick joke about whatever, you know?
I think you should lean into it.
I could.
I mean, what's the church going to do? Litigate?
True.
No, they don't got the money for that.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know, because my brain goes to, if I did that, it would, like, ruin, like, my comedy. Like, I'm cool talking about it with other people. Zero problem with that, but it's like, I don't want to do what Christian rock did to rock. If that makes sense.
You mean ruin it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to do that. It's like this whole separate thing going where it's like, yeah, you're making people laugh and shit. I don't want to be like, so fucking two Bethlehem guys or go to a fucking temple or whatever. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do that.
You know what would be sort of crazy, though, is if you did come up with an hour-long segment that was all, like, religious-based jokes that just crushed.
Yes.
Because people at first would be like, "Oh, the Catholic comedian. These next 10 minutes are gonna blow."
Yeah.
And then you ended up just like mind blowing them with the best set of religious jokes that any human has ever wrote.
It's I've definitely like written some, but I also like hesitate to do it because like if I'm blatantly disrespecting God, like me personally, I wouldn't be able to like sit well with that. It's like, oh fuck, like I actually go to church and I care about like being a good person, and then it's like doing that. I think like I have to try it again, but I wrote a joke about like if Jesus was Gen Z, because like that idea to me is hilarious. Like his mom yelling at him like, "Stop turning the waters into White Claw," like fucking. Yeah, it would do very good. I don't know why I stopped saying it, but it was like that kind of gist, where it's like, yeah, like the Final Supper. It's like they're all splitting a Zynn, fucking something like that. Just a Gen Z Jesus shit. I think it would be funny as fuck. Like, stop walking on water to impress the hoes, like that type of shit. Yeah, it's there. It's just like I can't do it in like a disrespectful way, or else I'm gonna feel weird, and I know my mom is gonna get pissed. And I don't want to deal with that either.
I think if Jesus is real and he hears you making jokes about, I'll get you more water in a second.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right.
Or that bottle there is for you too.
Oh,
I
really?
should've
Hell
had
yeah.
you
I'll just
start
swap
with
it.
that.
Fuck yeah. Thank you.
I think he would be appreciative.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's...
I'm like, look at this guy putting me in a good light, making people laugh at Jesus's, or not at his name, but like Jesus in the comedy club. People are happier, wins all around again.
Yeah. Of course Jesus has a sense of humor. His dad made me half black. Are you kidding me?
Well, like 8%.
Yeah, 8%.
Half is a little pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Dude, if he doesn't have a sense of humor, we're all fucked.
Yeah.
We're done, dude.
I mean, look at the arm guy. Clearly he has a sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Thad.
Thad.
Clearly he has a sense of humor.
Yeah, right? Of course.
Fat little dog.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Yeah, the arm guy. I would hope he has a sense of humor. He's like making him throw up gang signs as a resting pose. Yeah.
Well, I laughed at the beginning of your Jesus bit, so if that encourages you at all to try it again,
dude, yeah, no,
should.
Thanks for actually reminding me about it. I forgot I even wrote that down until right now.
Did you get a book at Kill Tony?
I did. I got a medium.
Do you use it?
No, I wanted to burn it.
Why?
I was so upset. Like I'm a
Why?
kind of an extremist when it comes to comedy. Like especially with Kill Tony, it's like golden ticket or bust, right? And I was already pissed off that I like my minute bombed because of the hat and whatnot and whatever. Luckily the interview went good, but yeah, it would have felt a little better if I got a big joke book, but it's like it's just this tiny little dinky thing. It's not even medium. The small joke book is like, it's probably like this big. Like literally.
Oh, it's small.
It's microscopic, and it says "You suck" on the back.
No way.
Yeah, it's hilarious. One of my friends I moved down here with got one of those, and he saw it. He was like, "Wait a minute, no, fuck that." Yeah, it's really funny that they have "You suck" on a small joke book. But yeah, I got a medium. Can't really do shit with it. It's like not much bigger. It's probably the size of like this the microphone face here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't use that for much.
Nope. I had my buddy sign it who flew out here. He signed it. That's pretty much it. I just have it there now when I don't feel like doing mics. Like, it's talking to me like the Green Goblin mask now. It's like, you want this to happen again? Put on your bucket hat. Your jokes will do way better, I'm sure. Do it. Yeah, fucking, it's brutal. I did not like the medium joke book.
You sort of sounded like the Green Goblin and Kill Tony at the same time there. Like if you merge them together, that's the voice you would get.
Unfucking believable. Tell us something interesting about yourself, Alex. Yeah, that's funny.
Dude, I want to come see you at some point, partly just as a thank you for coming on the podcast.
Dude, yeah, thanks for having me. This is sick.
Of course.
Yeah.
But partly because I love dark humor. So if that's most of your stuff, I imagine I will find you very funny.
Yeah, it's been cleaning up a little bit, but it's still like my clean jokes always end up being some horrific dark joke. It's like I have a dinky little colorblind joke that turns into me almost T-boning a quadriplegic. Making him do his first ever cartwheel. Like, it always just goes down the fucking miserable path. Yeah.
I think it's smart. People love dark humor.
Yes.
Not my family. When I go home, I have to turn my sense of humor off because they
Yeah.
don't appreciate it at all.
Oh yeah, dude. My mom. Oh fuck. The first time she came to saw me do comedy was like when I did that guest spot for Adam Ray, and she didn't know the things I was gonna say. That was the first time I saw my mom pissed, drunk, hammered. She was like, "Fuck, My son is doing this." Yeah. My dad likes it though. He loves dark humor. Like it's great, and I've always loved dark humor too, because like I try to be like a nice guy all the time, and eventually you need an outlet because like aggression does happen. Like you're at work and it's like, fuck, this bitch can't even like open up her phone and she's driving a Porsche around. Like fucking yeah, like got to get some type of aggression out there, dude. It's like comedy, and I guess the gym is a way I get rid of that, but mostly humor to deal with like my anger and like just bad shit in the world, if that makes sense.
That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
I for me, it's the gym and whiskey.
Fuck yeah.
Great vices.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a manly vice right there. Gym and whiskey.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
In the 4 years I've been at my current job, there have been 2 times, maybe 3, but let's go with 2, that people have tried to throw me under the bus. And I'm like you, where I'm a pretty nice guy too.
Yeah.
And I'm just over here trying to help. I'm just doing my best, you know? And even when you're doing your best, you drop the ball sometimes.
Yeah.
And when people throw you under the bus in those moments, it's like, oh man, do I get mad. I get so mad. Nothing makes me madder.
Yep. Yeah, it is annoying. I've been slipping up too. It's just like, because I do have a temper. But it's like I do a good job of just keeping it in check and not ruining everything for everybody. But it's like there's been some times at work where it's like, can you grab this key after I grabbed 5 cars in a row from service, and there's like 3 other dudes sitting on their ass. I'm like, I will kill you if you make me sweat again in this damn humidity. I'm a Colorado guy. I'm already on 2 hit points, and you're having me get this microwave on wheels fucking Volkswagen for the billionth time. Yeah.
What, outside of that situation that you just described, what triggers you?
Triggers me? Fuck, there's a lot. There's
like,
a lot.
What doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. Like if a customer pulls up and I'm like, "Hey, how are you doing?" and they're like, "I need an oil change. Please get somebody." It's like, could have just been like, "Good, how are you?" You know? Or I don't know, when you like do something nice for somebody and they eventually just expect it. Like a ride or fucking little Zynn or whatever. Like, dude, there's this one girl. I don't remember what grade it was, but I would have gum with me all the time. And she was like, "Can I have a piece?" I'm like, "Sure. Here's a piece of gum. Because I have a full pack here. I don't need it all. Here's some gum." This goes on. Like, she would ask me like twice a week for some gum. I'm like, "Sure." Gets to the point every day. She's like, "Can I have some gum?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Why not?" I'm like, "I've given you 400 pieces." I don't care you're a hot Latina. You've asked me for so much. And then, like, I would give her one more piece here and there, and then eventually she would start doing this, and I've never, like, one of those. Like, I would pull out some gum, and she's like, and I wanted to fucking just straight up Iraq her ass, dude. Like, fucking backhand to the dome. I wanted to so bad, but it's like, you know, that's a court case. Can't do that. It's that shit, like, when people drive slow in the left lane. That irks me.
Yep.
When you let somebody over and they don't wave. When you like make a maneuver, like you go out, right? The traffic's going this way. You pull out, and they accelerate, and then shake their head. That makes me wish I kept my gun in my glove compartment. Yeah, dude. There's a lot, bro. Fuck. Like anytime a real situation happens, I would be able to like point it out better. But that's what comes to my mind immediately.
One of mine, I wouldn't say it makes me mad, but I definitely notice it, is I used to work at a gym in California. And one thing we told all the front desk employees, like especially in the interviews, we were very upfront about it, is not only do you greet everyone, as soon as that door opens, like if you're talking to another employee, that conversation stops. They immediately are the center of your whole goddamn world. But you also need to try to memorize their names, because the expectation is by like 6 to 12 months in, you're just dropping everyone's names before they even have a chance to scan their card. So that was a huge thing for us, is that the members felt very, very, very welcome. And it's also where I worked out. So, and of course, like all the coworkers know each other. So I would, for 11 years I worked at this gym, and so I just got so used to people greeting me by name. And so now I walk into fucking Gold's, and not only do they not acknowledge your existence, but there'll be like 4 of them sitting there all just having a conversation, don't even acknowledge that you scanned your card, no have a good workout, no hey David, no nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, I miss it. I miss being acknowledged, Alex.
Yeah, fair enough, dude. My brain goes to you could just sneak, not scanning. If they're all not paying attention, just go right in, not scan, see if they notice.
You're right. I should cancel my membership.
Cancel your membership. Just pull up.
instead of scanning my card, I walk by. I just go beep. What if it worked?
Yeah, that would be hilarious, dude. Saving what $30 or whatever it is.
54. Because did you hear about the new one that opened off of Burnett?
No.
So a new Gold's just opened off of Burnett, and I go to scan in one day. Me and 3 other dudes all scan in one day about the same time, and the front desk guy just goes, Alex, David, Nick, John, all of you have to come back to the front desk. I think it took all of us a little off guard, and so we turn around and we're like, yes. And he goes, this is a level 3 Gold's, the only one on the entire planet. Therefore, you have to upgrade your membership to work out here. And then they tacked an extra $10 a month on it. So
a level 3 Gold's? What does that mean?
It irritated so much I didn't even want to ask.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
My head just went to question mark as well. I'm like, this is the only level 3 Gold's on the planet, he says.
There's hierarchs to this? What are you what does that even mean? What am I at? Like, I'm at a Gold's gym where everything is crammed. Am I at like the tutorial?
That's probably level 0.
Level 0 fucking Sweatville.
We want you to feel just like you did in school. You're at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. No Obama impressions.
This is following you your whole life.
Fuck. Dude, I didn't know there were level I worked out at Vasa back in Colorado, dude. That was a great gym, by the way. Vasa Fitness, huge dub. They're not. I'm not sponsored. Fuck. I should have not said it. But
well, that's the only part we're cutting out.
Yeah, right. But there were no levels. It was just, hello, enjoy your workout. Oh, that's another thing that bugs me though. The overly like friendly employee type of thing. Because at Vasa, this would happen where it's like somebody new got on, and it's like in their training, it's like, you know, try to start a conversation, which is fine. I like friendly. But when it's like, hello, what are you working today? And I was like, chest. It's like, cool. Like, it's like this slightly autistic guy. I'm like, okay, bro, yeah, cool. What's your license plate number? Yeah, type of shit. It's like, I'm cool with just a hello. Enjoy your workout. I'm like, fuck yeah, thank you, dude. But don't ask me what I'm lifting. I don't even know yet. I'm there because I want to die. I want to cry right now. I'm going to hold the bench press, the bar with thumbs out. Back workout grip, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Random side note, but yeah, sorry. The Gold's Gym levels threw me off so much.
I'm still
that's
thrown
insane.
off. And here's another thing that's crazy. They're increasing their membership $5 for every 1,000 members that sign up. So he was like, yeah, you're member 4,600. So when we get to the 5,000th member, it'll go up to 55. And when if they get up to 6,000, it goes up to 60. And it keeps going up $5 until it hits 80, and then 80 is the highest they're going to go.
Well, there's a Crunch Fitness that opened next to my apartment. They should use this as a commercial. Yeah, Gold's Gym is going to increase their dude, that's crazy.
And here's why I go. It's the closest one. So
yeah.
They built this new one. It's 15 minutes away. I actually do love it. All the equipment is awesome. They have a few machines there I've never seen anywhere else that just murder my body. So it's great.
Mm-hmm.
The second problem is that this gym has more influencers than I've ever seen under one roof at the same time.
Fuck.
Me and Tyler and Eric are three of the only dudes who aren't busting out our tripods, putting our $500 cameras up to film you doing a set of leg curls.
That would piss me off, too.
And they all act like they are the gods of the universe.
Yeah.
You can tell they just have this, like, energy about them where they're just like, I'm the coolest person in Austin, Texas.
Yep.
In the world.
I got my Lululemons a size too small just to flex.
My buddy Eric calls them the alpha males. He's like, we're never going to be as cool as the alpha males, David.
Oh, yeah. For real, dude. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that would piss me off so much. Has anybody ever confronted you when you walk in front of their camera by accident?
It's not by accident.
Yeah? Good. Good.
I walk in front of every camera I can.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's funny.
It is.
And if I ever go in
dude.
there angry, I might accidentally knock a few cameras over.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen any, like, influencer types at the current golds I go at, but, dude, the Vasa gym back home, there's this one girl who set up her tripod doing, like, RDLs, obviously trying to bait people into looking, because it was at that time, too, where that, like, TikTok trend where, you know, chicks would do workouts and, like, zoom in on some random guy 50 feet back, minding his own business, but his head was, like, turned towards her, and it's like, look at this creep. So it was like it was that type of trend, right?
Yes.
So I noticed this chick's camera, and I remember I started doing Gangnam Style when she was working out. I was just in the back doing like the Gangnam Style dance. And I switched to the Macarena at some point, and once she finished her set, I just went back to minding my own business. But I genuinely hope she like cut out that whole thing. I just did it to fuck with her, because that type of shit pisses me off too. Where it's like in the way. I don't care if it's like somewhere else and they're chill about it. But when it's, like, obvious, like, I'm the shit type of, like you were describing, the damn tripods, and yeah, don't like it.
There is one dude who not only had his tripod up, but he brought two of his friends with him, and he was having one friend do a still shot from a different angle, and then the other friend was walking around a circle around the whatever workout he was doing. Dude, he's a full-on camera crew.
Yeah.
I don't know why, as I sit here in front of a camera with you, I'm judging these people so hard, but like I feel like, just work out.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
What, do you have a broccoli haircut?
we have all kinds of people doing this. We got skinny dudes, fat dudes, and women.
Yep.
Jacked. Some of them are jacked. Some of them it's like, holy fuck, that guy looks like goals. Like, good job, dude. But it's funny, like, how many average people are doing it too, and I'm just like, why is he filming himself?
Yeah, what's the point here? Are you doing
I don't think that inspires anyone.
How much footage
That is
do you
terrible
need
to say.
Yeah, right. Ugh, mediocrity. Eats chips. Ugh. Fuck this lazy piece of shit influencer. Like, how much footage do you need for, like, a glow-up video or whatever? That's probably what's going on. They're like, look what I did. I used to be normal, and now I'm a trend guy. Ugh. Fuck yeah.
Eric started saying once that he's like, I bet you Gold is just give them all free memberships, and they're using these people to market the new gym. I was like, stop it. Stop defending them. Stop giving this behavior excuses. Don't apply logic to this situation.
Be mad.
Yeah, just get mad about it.
Yeah, my pre-workout now is just staring at these dickheads. About to hit a PR, just looking at some tripod guy like, like faking till failure. I hated those videos, dude, where it's just the caption, go till failure, and it's like motivational music, grayscale filter. They're making faces and shit. Do you want a wintergreens in? I forgot I had these in my pocket.
Yes, please.
Yes. Chino, good sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
See, that's what you do, people. You say thank you.
Yup.
Well, basically,
Bada bang.
it's a picture of this guy who...
Mind if I grab another? I was trying to reload.
Please do.
Fuck yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to have to cut all this out. I am going to cut all this out. This is the one edit that's happening.
Oh, dude, you ever had one of these cinnamon Zyns with a Jack and Coke?
No.
Dude, unbelievable combo. It is so good.
It doesn't even matter. I'm pissed. I'm going to find it the second you leave.
Right?
I'm going to sit down on that recliner, turn on the TV, pop it open. It's going to be like the first picture I see, and then I'll just send it to you. So you have a funny coming your way tonight, sir.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll give Golds one compliment. The one cool thing about it is it's a lot of people our age, in like their 20s, 30s, and 40s.
Mm-hmm.
The gym I did go to, it was like teenagers and their great-grandparents who are on their deathbed. And like the 20 to 40-year-olds didn't exist. And sometimes they even felt like weird to be in there. I'm like, man, I'm the only 30-something-year-old in this building right now.
Yeah.
This building, it's like mostly jacked middle-aged people.
Mm-hmm.
And that is cool working out with those types of people because they make me want to be better until they get out their camera and then I hate them.
Yeah, right? The first gym I ever went to was like some rec center, some like neighborhood rec center. And it was the same thing. It was because I was in high school, so it was people my age, but still high schoolers and just jacked 60-year-olds. No in between. And the part that pissed me off, like the equipment was bad, which like was no biggie because like the free weights and like dumbbells and shit, that was good. But random unsolicited advice from a veiny, fatiguing ball sack coming up to you being like, you're not supposed to row like that. Why are you using close grip here? It's like, because I want to work out my lats. If you want to work out your lats, you got to do the lat pull down. It's in the nab, actually. You fucking, yeah. Just telling me to straighten my back when my back is already straight. Like, pissed. Dude, just random advice would just get me so angry when I'm working out. I wouldn't go up to anybody and just start yapping about advice. I would ask first. Because I've done it once. I saw this one dude. He was doing that thing with the lat pull downs where he would lean all the way back, like far.
Yes.
And I was like, "Can I ask you something?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." Because it was like obvious he was new. I was like, "Can I point you out on something with the lats?" And I just like told him like the straight back that. And I was like, "You should feel it a lot more." He was like, "Okay, yeah, let me try that." Did it. He was like, "That's great," but it's like, yeah, cool. Because I asked first. I didn't have people asking. It was like multiple occasions where some old guy would just be like, "Nope, you're doing it wrong. Fucking do this. There's this." It just didn't like it.
Yeah, I agree. It's funny you bring this up because just 2 nights ago, as me and Eric were leaving a machine, a guy came over and started trying to give us advice as he was putting his weight on it. And as soon as he started talking, I knew where the conversation was going. And I just kept walking. Like, I didn't even hear the words coming out of his mouth.
Good move.
And Eric was like, "Why'd you walk away from that dude?" And I was like, "Because you were about to see me mad for the first time in our friendship. And I didn't want that to happen."
Yeah, no.
But the only time I've almost asked someone if they wanted help was I saw this guy, probably 40, 45, 50, and was probably in the gym for the first time. God bless him. And you could tell because he was reading the description on every machine. And he was like, he'd be reading it and you would see him like go from the instructions to the machine. And he's like in his head trying to piece together like, how am I? And it was crazy to me because I grew up in gyms. So I feel like I can look at a machine I've never seen and generally pretty quick be like, oh yeah, that does something for legs. Maybe I don't know exactly what, but like that's legs, that's chest, that's back. This guy, I forget what machine it was, but he was doing it so wrong. And a little part of me did want to go up and just be like, "Hey man, welcome to the gym. Could I show you something on this one?" I didn't.
Yeah. Which is fair enough, because when it's one of those things that like pisses you off when people do it to you, it's like when you have an urge like that, it's like, oh fuck, it's you. I hold back at least, like besides the one time where I like asked this kid like if I could point something out, because like low key this kid had like potential to be huge as fuck, because he was like some scrawny 13-year-old guy with like the most broad shoulders I've ever seen in my life. Like I was like, how's that possible?
Huh.
Yeah.
That's like rowers.
Mhm.
Rowers have that crazy V-shaped back because they just. I'm talking the kids who are like, not rowers like the machine, but like they actually get in a boat
Yeah.
at 5 a.m. every morning with their crew and are out there going up Lady Bird Lake for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Their backs are insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's my one regret. I wish I rowed in high school. Could have got a V-shaped back. I
Yeah,
fucked
right?
up.
Dude, another like ripped type of athlete, fucking gymnastics, dude.
Yeah.
Gymnastics, like when I was a kid, I would clown on. I'm like, doing a flip. I could do that at Jump Street, dude. Fucking dork. But then you get older, and these guys who have been doing it, like at least when I was in high school, you could tell these guys have been doing gymnastics since they were like 5 years old, and they're just like shredded to the gills. I was like, fuck, man, I wish.
Dude, I in early COVID days, like probably April or May of 2020 when all the gyms were closed, I found this parking garage with an outdoor staircase. And so I would go there and I'd just run to the top, do some push-ups, squats, planks, whatever I could think of, run back down and just run up and down that staircase for 45 minutes because there is nothing else to do. Unemployed, gyms are closed, not supposed to go see your friends. So I ran away from my problems. And one day, as there's only one side where you can see the street as you're, going through it. And so on one of the rotations, I see a guy crossing the street, and the only thing I notice is that he doesn't have any shoes on. And so I'm like, oh shit, homeless guy. I hope he doesn't like try to talk to me or steal my wallet or something. And then as I pass one level down and I look outside again, I noticed he's like very well dressed and put together. And I'm like, oh, that's not a homeless dude. It's just some dude who decided not to wear shoes today. All right. It's 100 degrees out. Sort of crazy, but okay. So I get to the bottom of the staircase and he's in jeans and like a t-shirt, I guess. And he's stretching. So I'm standing there catching my breath for a second. And then I go back on the staircase, start running up. And as I'm passing the external corner, this guy is climbing up the side of the building. Like Spider-Man. He's just scaling it. So every rotation, I notice that not only is he climbing the building, he's climbing the building faster than I'm running the stairs. So now I'm starting to get mad at this guy.
Yeah.
So I get to the top, and he's sitting there on the roof, legs hanging over the side of the building, just like kicking his feet, whistling. And I'm like, in my head, I think, I'm going to wait till he starts climbing down to start running down, and I'm going to beat him this time. So he turns around and starts climbing. Dude, I sprinted down these stairs. That is the fastest I've ever ran. And he beat me to the bottom. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
So I take out my headphones, and I was like, hey, man, I just have to ask. Are you just that bored from the pandemic? Like, why are you climbing up the side of this building today? And he goes, oh, no, I work for the circus. This is how I train. I was like,
that's hilarious, dude. What? You mean to tell me that circus guys are doing extreme sports in public to train?
Apparently.
That's fucking, dude. That's so scary. How, like, what if he's hitting a PR and he just like gets his grip wrong and his training costs him his life? Navy SEAL shit. That's crazy. That's really funny. Fuck.
That was the last answer I was expecting. I thought it was just gonna be like, yeah, man, just new hobby until I get work again. But no.
Yeah, or like
he
stunt
was
double.
Like, the circus is on the road in 3 weeks, and god damn it, I'm gonna be ready.
I will not bomb in Omaha, Nebraska. Fucking. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, that's a hilarious answer. Just circus.
Circus. So, to everyone listening, if you ever see someone climbing the side of a building or doing something insane,
leave that clown alone, dude.
Yeah, dude, let him do his thing. Yeah.
I wonder if he was racing you.
We'll never know. He had to have been,
Had
right?
to have been, yeah. You had that mentality with the stairs. I'm sure he was like, that guy's running stairs. He's doing cardio. I'm going to see if I can fuck him up.
Yeah. Especially on the way, like maybe he didn't know on the way up, but on the way down, he had to have noticed that I waited for him to start climbing before I started running.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he's not as narcissistic as I am.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just having a nice day. I think he knew though, because that's like in our nature as dudes. We're
to like
competitive
over nothing. Like,
literally over nothing.
Yeah, it's dude. There's like it's like downtown when I'm like doing mics. Sometimes I'll catch myself being like, "This guy crossing the street is not gonna beat me to my destination." I can cross the street more efficient. I can jaywalk better than this guy. Like, cause I'll like especially with packs of people when they're crossing the street, it's like I'm gonna aura shame them and go diagonally across the intersection with no traffic coming. They're all gonna look at me like a hero. It's just I just look like a jackass. Like in my I wear these baggy jeans sometimes and I look like a fucking tweaker. Like it's bad. Sorry. I keep getting water, dude. This Zyn is getting me good, dude.
This one's hitting me good too. I actually stopped drinking because I'm just enjoying the power of the Zyns right now.
Sorry, it's just the buzz, the salivation from the Zyns. It's kicking my ass. Yeah. Sorry.
No,
I've been grabbing the bottle a lot.
It's actually funny because I told myself I was I was gonna stop Zyns.
Yeah.
About a week ago, and so today I got down to my last case, and it had like 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I pulled up your form that I had you to fill out to see what you wanted to talk about today, and you mentioned Zyns, and I was like, you know what? This is a sign from God that I should keep doing Zyns. So I jumped in my car, went to the gas station, and here we are, back up to 4 unopened pouches.
My bad.
No, thank God for you.
Yeah, right.
That was the Catholic in you, brother.
Yeah.
You knew God wanted you to put that down. You're saving lives today.
Zint Mother Teresa, dude. Fuck yeah. I've been trying to tone it down too, but it's hard because like when I'm like starting to withdraw a little bit, I get like very irritable and cranky. Like the fuse is just gone. So I'll be getting pissed over things that shouldn't piss anybody off. Like I'll click the wrong button in Fortnite and I'm like, fuck. Like, yeah. But it's been good. I used to, like my limit now has been like 5-ish a day. Because I used to be doing like almost a whole can every single day and it's bad.
I'm probably about 5.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Mm-hmm. When I'm drinking with the homies though, that's like, we're emptying the mag. Like we're turning the fuck up, dude.
Dude, my favorite one of the day is with my morning coffee.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about a coffee Zyn and a cup of hot coffee.
Dude,
that's
it's
just
great.
Like, oh, this day's gonna be good.
You want to talk about instant make you take a shit though?
Oh yeah, you get 1 sip in.
Oh,
I used
dude.
to be halfway through the cup before I had to go, and now I just look at it. I'm like, gotta go.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Laxatives are a scam. All you need is a coffee and a Zyn, dude. You're gonna be shitting bricks. Like, instantly. The first time I tried it, I had to sprint to my toilet, dude. Holding onto it for dear life in case a fart has recoil. Like, that's how intense that shit was.
Dude, do the price of Zyns make you mad?
Mm-hmm. I do not like the price of Zyns, dude. It's like, downtown, it's like $9.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm ordering some like organic type of Zyns. They're called low nicotine, I think. It's like, you know how most energy drinks, it's like a shit ton of chemicals in it. And then there's these like yerba mate, which is like pretty much just organic energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
These, they'll like lone pouches or whatever. It's like that, but nicotine pouches. Like there's, I think 7 ingredients. So I'm ordering a bunch of those to see if I like get healthier. Because there's a lot more in those than I realized. Not knocking it, because I do them every single day.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm just giving it a try.
Maybe the pure ones will make your birthmark go away.
Maybe. Could you imagine if this was just like, I need nicotine?
What if you woke up one day and it was gone? Would you be sad?
Well, yeah, because then 10 minutes of material would just disappear that I would have to rewrite. That would suck.
I love that that's where your mind went.
I wouldn't ever be able to use my Zuko Fortnite skin ever again. They put Zuko in Fortnite, so I technically have my own skin. But yeah, it would be. We joke about it, me and my friends. It's like, for you to get rid of it, you have to like find a black girl with a white spot on her eye, and you have to kiss to like exchange it. My soulmate is the opposite yin yang of me, dude.
I haven't seen that yet, but I also have not seen this birthmark before,
Yeah.
so she could be out there.
Mhm.
And if she is, I'm gonna get her number for you. I'm gonna be like, hey, I know your husband.
Yeah.
Give me your number so I can give it to him.
Dude, I saw this hot ass chick on Instagram, like some influencer type shit. She was like this black girl with like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the white patches around. And she was fine. So there was part of me who was like trying to DM, like, you know, I mean, there might be a fix if you want to go to Applebee's with me or something. Like, yeah.
Did you?
No.
Why not?
It turns out it was just like one of those accounts that just posts random chicks and they didn't have her at.
Oh.
That would have been funny though to slide in her DMs being like, I have an idea.
There is a guy in the gym here in Austin who only has one of his eyes is all white. There's no color in it at all. And I had to ask him. And so I'd seen him like 6 or 7 times, and finally I had the courage to like go address the elephant in the room. And I didn't know how else to say it. So I was just like, dude, I have to know what's going on with your left eye. And he told me basically he was just born blind in one eye.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But it was cool because he was like, thank you for asking me that. That was really cool of you, because most people never bring it up. I've known people for years and they've never asked like, what's going on with your eye? And he's like, that's nice to have someone just be like, what the fuck is wrong with your eye?
Yeah, I've had people like that are like, dude, what the fuck happened to your face? I'm like, what happened to your nose, dude? Fucking, what the hell, dude? And then there will be like sometimes people will try to be like overly nice with it, like, because it is funny to me when I'm like, it's just a birthmark. Some people will be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I thought you blah blah blah. And some people will try to be like funny. It's like, is it really a birthmark though? And it's like, no, I'd wake up every day and punch myself in the face just to have a conversation starter. Yeah, funny things do happen.
Has anyone ever tried to be like, hey, can I put this lotion on it? I have this lotion that'll help, I think.
A surgeon handed me his business card once. That was, you want to talk about a punch to the nuts, dude. Holy fuck. He was just like, is that a Davis? I was like, yeah. He was like, I got you. I could get rid of that problem for you. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, what the hell, bro? So, yeah, that was really funny. That happened at a gym. The first gym I was at, just like this old, almost retired surgeon, millionaire guy. He's like, I got you that business card. Boom. I was just kind of like, is that how you like got successful? You just walk up to cripples and shit? Please. Business card. Put the crutches down or whatever. Yeah. I thought that was funny as fuck.
I think one of my funniest gym approaches was when a lady came up to me once and she was like, hey, can I, she's sweet old, she gave off sweet old lady vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And so she says, hey, how old are your parents? And I was like, oh, they're pretty young. They're like, dad's like 50, mom's like 45. And she's like, oh, well, have you ever thought about buying a funeral plot for them as like a birthday gift or an anniversary gift?
As a birthday gift?
and I said, no, that has never crossed my mind. And she's like, well, you see, I have some great plots, and you seem like a very nice young gentleman, and I would be happy to give you 10% off. She's like, maybe grandparents. Do you have any grandparents with cancer? Anyone with Alzheimer's in the family that maybe it's time for them to go? Dude, she was the funniest person I've ever met that's not a comedian. And she would ask me once every few months. She'd come up to me and be like, hey, David, how's that old auntie doing?
That's hilarious, dude.
Great best sales pitch ever. Just like put in a really funny spin on it. Just like anyone with cancer.
That's a whole, dude. Imagine how funny of a birthday present that would be. It's like, you're 65? You're an elderly citizen now. Look at the coffin I customized for you. When it's all, dude, that's very funny.
Ironically, my mom is turning 65 in about 30 days. Maybe I should call Jocelyn.
Might have to. I got glitter for it, you know? Come on.
Mom, I bought you some land for your birthday. She's like, really? How many acres? More of just, it's about 6 feet.
6 by 6. Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. Yeah, I got you some land. I got you an investment. Dude, that would be really funny.
My brother is telling me they're doing something now where you can go like 24 feet deep. So if it's like
Damn.
a family of 4 and they all want to be buried together, whoever dies first goes in the very bottom. Whoever dies next goes in the third spot, you know, and so on and so forth.
Or if you just have like a really fat uncle. Yeah, this guy's gonna need all of it, dude.
24 feet for one person.
That's how Lizzo's gonna be buried, dude. Guarantee it. Guarantee it, dude. Get the construction guys out here. They're gonna need a whole fucking bulldozer. Holy shit. That's hilarious.
I love Jocelyn. She's great. And I would every time I saw her talking to someone else in the gym, I would just get the smile on my face because I knew what she was pitching them. And I almost wanted to go over and just eavesdrop on them, especially with strangers. Like for the people like me, where it's our 10th time approaching them, we sort of know what to expect. But there had to have been a time I got to get her on the podcast, man.
Yeah,
because I want to know the time that went wrong. Like Jocelyn, who was the person that you went up to and you made your pitch and you were like, "Hey, is your mom gonna die soon?" And it just went terrible.
Yeah, trial and error. She's pitching it in a hospital. Yeah,
just going from room to room.
Yeah. Hey, how long did the doctor say your grandma had? 2 months? I sell plots, dude. Yeah, that's hilarious. That would be. Oh my gosh, that's a gold mine. The trial and error there with pitching, like location and shit. Fuck, dude. She would probably make a lot in the hospital. How fucked up it is.
Yeah, I mean, gym is where people go to be healthy, so people.
Yeah, she's in the wrong market.
Yeah. What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Favorite conspiracy theory? Like favorite as in funny or just like the most interesting to me?
Let's go funny.
Funny? Michelle Obama's a guy. Yeah. Dude, like, because I've seen pictures where it's like her back in like one of those dresses where like the back is exposed and she has like Arnold Schwarzenegger lats. I'm like, that adds up. And then like I saw this one video where like it looked like she had a bulge.
Ah.
I was like, that's starting to add up. And there was like another clip where somebody had Obama being like, me and Michelle, like starting. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Cause I mean, I feel like that could be true. Cause like some celebrities, I've seen clips where it's like, it seems like they know. Cause it's kind of like when people would interview the guys that went to the moon when they ask them if it's fake and they get all like angry and defensive and they freak out. It was like kind of a similar vibe there, being like, is Michelle a guy? Huh? Is that the first gentleman in the White House? Yeah. There's that. And then my favorite personally, I've gotten into, well, not gotten into like rabbit hole wise, but things that I've just seen like scrolling where like the world is like a firmament. Like the earth isn't round or flat. It's like a firmament, and like Antarctica or whatever, it's like we're in a ring of ice. Just solid glacier, and there's like things beyond it, like continents and shit. That's cool to me. Because if that's true, that would be a mind fuck and a half. Like if Asgard or something is just a country and not like this dimensional plane. You know?
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. And then like I like pyramids, the conspiracy theories about the pyramids. Did you see the thing where they did like that whatever the fuck, like sonar underground to reveal those pillars?
Yes.
That was cool as fuck.
That was awesome.
I thought that was insane.
Did you hear about, I think it was the disappearance of the flight, like MH370?
It rings a bell.
It's the one that the whole plane just full of like 232 passengers just disappeared into thin air, and we never found it. Never found the plane.
Yeah.
Never found the people. Just gone.
I heard about it.
That one was crazy.
Yeah. What do you think happened?
Oh,
Where do you think they ended up?
Dead.
Dead? Probably.
Like they for sure aren't just alive in like some underwater factory making widgets.
Yeah, right?
I think, I don't, I watched the Netflix documentary on it, and I think it had 3 theories, and none of them were just like it got shot out of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why can't we just go with that?
Yeah. That would make more sense.
It got blown up. It was on the radar 1 second. It wasn't on the radar next.
Mm-hmm.
We never found anything. What does fire do? Fire destroys.
Yeah.
Someone built a big old flamethrower and tested it on that plane. And boy, it worked.
Yeah. Wild success. Some billionaire's doing a fist bump, dude. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, in the documentary, they were saying how between all the different governments that looked for it, it was like hundreds of planes and boats were dispatched in search of anything, parts, bodies, and nothing was found. And then some guy, some modern day Indiana Jones, decided that he was going to go look by himself, just a civilian with no training. So he jumps on a plane, flies to whatever continent it was closest to, and within like 3 hours was searching on a beach, and he found a part of the plane. And I was like, that seems suspicious.
Yeah.
That Alex Hertlein, did I just say your name wrong?
Hertlein.
Who's Hertlein?
The guy who found the plane, I guess. Yeah.
Let's go with that. That Alex Hertlein just went out there, and in 3 hours, just found it.
Yeah.
When 200 plus government ships with trained operators on them
It
found
is suspect,
nothing.
dude. Who was on that plane, dude? Why'd they take it out, bro?
It was 232 people. Well, 230 people and 2 pilots.
Yeah. Fuck. That is crazy. Amelia Earhart type shit.
Yeah. Who's that?
That's the chick who went flying that plane and disappeared forever. She was like a female pilot.
I know her name. I didn't realize that there's a disappearing theory around her.
Well, yeah, I thought that was like how she was famous. She like flew this one plane one time and just never came back.
Oh.
Disappeared.
When was this? Do you recall?
Ages ago.
Like 1900s, 1800s? When did planes get made?
1900s, something like that. I don't know the exact date, but yeah.
Bye, Amelia.
Yep, pretty much. Well. She didn't know how to fly a plane or drive a car. Boom. Boom. She was one of the 9/11 pilots, probably, dude. Eh? No, never mind. Crashed it. Fuck.
How dare you make a 9/11 joke
Damn
on
it.
this podcast?
Fuck.
One guy, the last guy I recorded with, thinks the moon landing was fake.
I think so, too.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, my dad is a rabbit hole guy when it comes to shit like that, and he's found like some convincing shit about like the moon landing being fake. He showed me this one video where they were supposedly zoomed in on the moon, or they're like on the moon, whatever, and you could see like studio lights in the background, like reflecting off of something. I don't know if it was a camera lens or what, but it was obvious that it was being recorded in a room with whatever clip he found. It was on YouTube. I wish I had like a specific title for it, but it did look like it was being recorded in a studio. Like, it was fucking insane. I was like, holy shit. Right?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. I think more so, I've never given this one too much thought because it's like, it's such a small thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like 232 human beings. Like, imagine if your mom was on that flight.
Right.
And you got word that her flight disappeared. Like, that's fucking tragic.
Right. I'll never have a sandwich again.
What?
My mom made good sandwiches. I'll never have a sandwich again.
All right, fair enough. Jersey Mike's are pretty good.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor. Fuck them. Don't go there. But like with the moon landing, it's like it doesn't really impact us either way that much.
Yeah.
And I get if it is fake, why we did it because we wanted to be first would probably be the ultimate reason to fake it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if someone actually found out, like, had hard evidence that it was fake, that would be somewhat embarrassing on our part.
Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, we just, like, in your face, Russia. Boom, we did it, and it's just a fucking well-edited YouTube video. Like, that would suck.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. There it is! I don't use those buttons very often, so...
Okay. Yeah.
All right, the green one is the one I like.
Fuck yeah.
I think aliens are probably real.
I think so.
I
I
think-
don't see how they couldn't be if the universe is as big as they say it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is, like, in most movies, did you see Independence Day?
No.
Okay. Well, in most movies, I feel like they depict them like they're did you see Predators? Any of them? Aliens versus Predators?
I know about it. Yeah, I know what they.
You know what he looks like?
Yeah.
They could just be like that.
Mhm.
You know, it might not be this crazy thing with like 8 tentacles and 16 eyes and, oozing ooze everywhere. Like, they could look just like us, but maybe they can breathe underwater, or maybe
Right.
they can fly, or like Superman, sort of. Like, when I think of
Yeah.
aliens, I think like of Superman. They probably look like us, smell like us, eat like us.
That would be insane, because where would they get the genetics to look like us?
God.
Yeah, right? Or what if they're like crossbreeding with people here,
Ooh.
right? And then shipping them over to Zontark or whatever their planet is. 'Cause- yeah,
And that's how you got Arm Guy. A
right.
human and an alien hooked up.
Yeah, they were like, this experiment failed. Bring him back to Earth.
Or that's where all the rejects go.
Make him a comedian.
That makes sense for your life story.
Right?
You
Yeah.
got put on Earth. They saw your eye and they were like, oh.
They were trying to give
Send
me
him to
X-ray vision, and the intern worked on me. Fucking. Oh shit! No, you eyeball, not eye surface. Yeah. Did you, dude? There's like a theory too where they have like spaceships in the ocean, or like bases in the ocean. The aliens that they go to, like when they're flying their UFOs and they come to Earth, they're like in somewhere in the Pacific or whatever the fuck.
That'd be a good place to put him, since one guy I had on the show is I had a bona fide treasure hunter on the show.
Oh,
probably
shit.
about 70 or 80 episodes ago. And we were talking about treasure, and he was saying how only 5% of the ocean floor has been discovered so far. So yeah, they got a lot of places to hide down
Yeah,
there.
supposedly. What if they found all of it and they're like, yeah, we only know 10% of the entire ocean because they saw some freaky shit, and they're like, people are going to kill themselves if they find out what's down there. It would make sense to me. There's probably some fucking crazy shit in the ocean, dude. Because you see a whale, and you know how big those things are. And that's not even all the way at the bottom. Fuck.
Would you swim with sharks?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm terrified of the ocean just by itself.
Why?
I don't know. It's like one of those weird things when all I see is water and you can't like swim against it. Fuck, dude. Like, and you can't drink the water. You can't just eat a fish because it could be like a spooky enchanted jellyfish or whatever, and it's like gonna poison you. Like, I don't know.
Spooky enchanted jellyfish.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, I couldn't do it because like what movie with Tom Hanks where he like got stranded?
Oh, yeah, with the Wilson
Yeah,
volleyball.
that
Is
movie.
it just called like Lost or something?
Something like that. That movie freaked me out about the ocean and airplanes over the ocean. I couldn't do an airplane over the ocean and be awake for it. I would have to be like asleep, dude.
You're getting blacked out for that trip.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Is that how you do it? Is this a whiskey thing? Is this a magnesium gummies thing?
I try to do whatever I can to sleep on a plane. Sometimes it's just getting the seat at the right angle and I'm already tired. Like it's a 7 a.m. flight and I've been up since 5. But yeah, dude, if I can get alcohol at the airport, that's happening. Anything to help me go to sleep or like enjoy it more. I can't raw dog a flight. I used to do that when I was a kid because I didn't have a DS until I was like in middle school. So I couldn't just bring it on the plane and play Mario Kart. So I would have to just hang out for 2 hours going to my grandparents' house in the plane. So that sucked.
Nice.
I tried to just sleep at all costs. I do not like planes.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I when I had to fly recently, and because I'm smart, I decided to get a 6 a.m. flight.
Yep.
And so to be there to the airport by the time I wanted to be, I figured I have to be up at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And so I set an alarm, or I went to bed at 11:30. And right before I went to bed, my sister was like, "Well, worst case scenario, if you don't hear your alarms, I get up at 4:30, so I'll wake you up if I see you're still in the room. But like at that point, there's no way you're gonna make it to the airport and through security and to the flight by 6." And I was like, "No, you're right, but wake me up anyways if you wake up and I'm still here."
Mm-hmm.
So I go to bed, and sure enough, dude, next thing I know, my sister's shaking my shoulder.
Fuck.
I'm like, I've never been up and gone so quick. Probably like under a minute.
Yeah.
Had my outfit on the, like my sweats and my t-shirt picked out. So I changed super quick, grabbed my bag, gave her a hug and a kiss, got out of there. I made it.
Nice.
On the flight.
Hell yeah.
Still don't know how it happened.
That's insane.
I texted her when I got in my seat. I was like, I'm not gonna text her until I'm like in the seatbelt on. And so I shot her a text. I was like, I made it. And she's like, no fucking way. How'd you do that? It's like, I think I got transported by aliens. I don't know.
Right? Fuck. Yeah, that's unreal. That's a speed run and a half.
That was a lot of anxiety that morning. That's
I
what
bet.
that was.
Yeah. I could only imagine, dude. Fuck. I've never had any nightmares like that, timing-wise. Except for, like, the worst thing that ever happened to me in an airport was I asked for 2 Big Macs at an airport, McDonald's, and they gave me 12.
You didn't notice on the bill that something was wrong?
No, the receipt, it was like, yeah, fucking burgers. They give me 12 just in there. I'm like, this is a crazy heavy bag. I open it up. There's just 12 Big Macs, and I ate 6. Offered my mom a couple. And I felt like shit the whole week. It was so bad.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Hated it.
I was flying out of Los Angeles once, and I went to the bar and ordered just like a whiskey and Coke or something. And the guy's like, you about to get on flight? He said, yeah. He's like, you want to make it a double? I was like, fuck it. Why not? He hands me my drink, close out my tab a few minutes later. Do you know what one double-shotted whiskey and Coke is at the Los Angeles airport?
Oh, no. Fucking 20.
45. It was the only time I haven't tipped a bartender. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not giving you a fucking penny. You very, very slyly were like, oh, want to make it a double for this super stressful flight you're going to be on?
Fuck that. Hell no, dude.
It wasn't even good whiskey. It was just like, it wasn't Jack, but it was like Bullet or something. Yeah. And I'm like, $45, dude?
That's diabolical. What the heck? $40 for a Jack and Coke? I mean, LA airport makes sense.
Evil.
Yes.
I was young too. I was young and broke, and I was like, I can't even buy a full bottle for myself back home. That's
Dude,
like
I get nervous when I buy a Monster or something. I couldn't even imagine looking at my tab. It's, $40 Jack and Coke.
I was so sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's terrible.
Dude, this was fun.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought me on here.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for saying yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Comedians generally do a pretty good job. I feel safe inviting y'all on.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah.
You succeeded.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, tell Isaac I said hi the next time you see him.
Will do.
He tried to get me out to Banana Phone last night, but I'm just like, dude, a Sunday night 10 o'clock show.
Yeah, it is late, but it is very fun.
I've been a few times. It's a good time. It's always a game time decision. I'm like, I got to decide Sunday night around like 8.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you then.
I'm inconsistent with it too, because I got to be up for work on Monday like everybody.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like Friday at 10, that's one thing. If it's Saturday at 10, who cares?
Yeah, right?
Sunday at 10, like, bro,
Ugh.
why? You ain't come say hi? Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude, I love this dog. Even when he does look at me like he's annoyed with his life. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it. Is there anything else you wanted to yap about while we're here?
Not really. I have nothing to plug whatsoever.
You got any shows coming up?
I mean, I do shows at Narbar, usually on Tuesdays, sometimes Saturdays. But other than that, it's just been kind of grinding mics for me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, if you're in Austin, Texas, and you see that Alex Hertlein, did I get it right that time?
Yes, sir.
Hertlein.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know what I said last time. I threw a couple S's in there. Go see him. Go see some comedy, guys. It's fun to laugh. Do you like laughing?
Fuck yeah.
Thad,
of course.
you? Well, he smiles a lot, so I'm going to go with yes. Did you give him a Zynn? Why is he doing that with his mouth?
No, I did not give him a Zynn.
Doesn't he sort of looks like he is having his first Zynn, though?
Yeah.
Like, if a dog was having a Zynn, this is what the
Yeah.
the head twitch and the constant licking. Hey, you want this back before the episode ends? I'll give you that.
The glizzy.
But yeah, guys, go see some comedy. It's good for you. If you enjoyed this episode, which if you stuck around for 2 hours and you hated it, I don't know what you're doing. But do me a favor, which will take 30 seconds of your time and cost you none of your money. If you watched on YouTube today, hit that subscribe button. If you listened on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, Give the pod a follow, and that will just help boost this thing to anyone that needed a chuckle this week and just wanted to shoot the shit with me and Alex. And if you guys do that small favor for me, I promise I will keep dropping episodes every Saturday with awesome guests like Alex, completely free for y'all. So thank you for your help. Have a good weekend, and stay healthy and happy, everyone.
Hell yeah.